So now I have a working Osborne computer. What can you do with it? Well, I've showed WordStar, I've showed SuperCalc, I've showed Microsoft Basic. So this is things that came with it. But now that we can download programs in it, let's go ahead and run some things that I downloaded off of the bulletin boards, right? Back in the day, you didn't load things off the internet. You went to a BBS. You went to a dial-up BBS. And then, I don't know if you remember if you paid money for them. They were free. It seemed like they were free. And then you could download programs. So here's something that might interest people. I'll put it in the B drive. And we have 8084th running, 4th83, version 2.1. So that's pretty good. I'm not sure about file storage and stuff like that. I haven't tested it, but it does run 4th, so you can get various languages. You can get C, you can get COBOL, you can get Fortran. You can get all kinds of programming languages for the CPM days. So that's pretty cool. One of my viewers commented that he learned how to program Fortran using an Osborne. I was curious whether it was Fortran 80. That was written by Microsoft as well, I believe. So we have this. Let's go ahead and reset out of here. What else do we have? We have everybody's favorite. It seems as though it's everybody's favorite. My favorite is different, so I'll show you both of them. The first thing I downloaded was my favorite. B. Welcome to adventure. You are standing at the end of a road. Let's go in. We're in a building. There's things here. Let's take lamp. All right. X, Y, Z, Z, Y. Magic word. It is now pitch dark. On. You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yep. Very cool. Runs adventure. That was my favorite game. I played it in 1979, I believe was the year. Maybe it was earlier than that, 78. Oh, maybe 78. Anyway, I always loved adventure. Played it on a PDP 1170 originally. Kind of had enough with adventure. Never did the other ones. Okay, so this is put in the... So it won't fit on one disk. So you have to run the little program first, and then you put in the secondary disk, which is the data disk, and that like fills up the entire disk. So anyway, runs Zork, it runs adventure, runs 4th, runs basic, runs all kinds of stuff. So for $1,795 originally? Yeah, pretty cool machine. Those are about the only things that I really have downloaded, other than like utilities for formatting or doing directories and stuff like that. And obviously Kermit. Now, there were other programs as well. There's the Kermit protocol, there's the X modem protocol, there's the Z modem protocol. But not all of them work on Osborne's. Osborne has a weird way of talking to the serial port, so I'm just going to stay with Kermit since it works, and I know it has the official version for the Osborne 1. So anyway, there you go. That's been my adventure on the Osborne computer. I've really enjoyed it. It took me back to the old days where this is exactly what you would do back in the old days. You'd get a computer, it wouldn't work, and you'd have to troubleshoot it, and you have to modify it, and then you talk to your friends and you couldn't go online, so you like kind of got a magazine or something. I don't know, you went round and round and round. And finally you sort of got it working, but then you had to like chicken and egg thing, you had to like get programs into it, and then you finally got it up and running, and then you have to find a bulletin board, and then you'd have a 300 baud acoustic coupler, and it took you forever to download things. You were so excited to be able to download a game, and anyway, it was a big deal back then. And this kind of led me through that. It went through all the same steps. Now, it only took me a week instead of months back in the old days. But I had to go through all of the same steps and got the same pleasure out of each step, completing the tasks and getting this thing up and running. So, yeah, it's a nice machine.